Alright, we're going to be watching me playing a quick play game. This is on Samoa. It's my first time playing Samoa. I'm also kind of warming back up to Overwatch. I've been taking a break a bit, actually playing some Dark Tide. I was actually going to probably make a Dark Tide video at some point and talk about the parallels to Overwatch, but that's a separate subject. Anyway, it's my first time playing Samoa. Again, this is a quick play game. So I'm just going to talk through like sort of what I learned about the map. This is obviously not a full map guide. And then you also kind of watch me make some absurdly sick plays over the course of this game. Anyway, so thinking about first point. So you have this low ground area over here. You have high ground on the left, and you have like not really high ground on the right because it's like totally closed off. It's like a separate room. There's a mega health pack over here, and there's a mini health pack down here. And then there's also a mega over here. This is pretty common, and you have like minis over here. This is pretty common map design, I would say, for the most recent control points. I think this really feels like Busan to me, where you have like really these large, sorry, I'm sick as well. You have these large health packs all the way on the edges of the map, and those are pretty much exclusively used by DPS or like Ball. Right? Like they're not meant for the core team to use these like health packs for the most part, and they're all about like, hey, the DPS that are jockeying in for position or whatever it ends up being. So for the point itself, for tanks, it feels to me, I would say all three maps, by the way, feel very brawly to me. I think that for this point, you really want to fight to take bridge, and then when you take bridge away from the enemy, they're eventually going to rotate like either back into the room, which is probably a mistake, or they're going to drop low under you and try to cap point from that perspective, and then you use the high ground to take it from them, or they back out. They back out completely, you win the point no matter what. So I think it's all about this bridge fight up here. You could say that it also feels similar to Nepal village as well, where you have this high ground fight where you kind of face off over here, and then low ground over here like really doesn't matter until later in the map. Like the initial fight, it's all about here, but then later on, I don't think you fight up here very much at all. That's kind of the way this felt to me. I think I started Junker Queen. I picked Junker Queen because I didn't want to play dive here. I think playing dive if you don't know what the map is a terrible idea, because like you have no idea where you're jumping to, what LOS is, like where the health packs are. I think playing like a brawl rush or it feels very comfortable here, especially Junker Queen, very flexible. Shout and the speed movement allows you to play very dynamically. So working down the Rein shield here, just slow playing, dodging the fire strike is really important, right? I turn because I hear the Sombra over here. I haven't played with new Sombra yet, so also something to think about. Rein goes for the charge. I pull him out to make sure he doesn't hit my team. I hit this. I pop Shout right away because I'm getting low. Break Rein shield. Now's the opportunity to push. Right? There's still like a lot of health, and I realized that my team's not actually doing any damage. That's why I paused there. Otherwise, you would have seen me keep going. Like right here, you see me back out. The reason is I suddenly think, hey, wait, is my team not ready? Because at higher ranks, like their whole team would be dying right now. But a combination, I think, of deflect and the fact that my team got distracted trying to kill the Sombra means that they're out of position here. So I can't follow up this as much as I'd like. Genji still dies here. It's fine. Mercy goes for the res. Unfortunate that I never remember that. Working Rein shield down. Again, it's all about slow playing slow. They can cap the point. It's fine. Like I'll give them whatever, 5, 10, 15%, as long as I make sure to win the fight. So you see that I'm not stepping on the point to contest them. I'm staying high ground because I'm looking for access to their backline. The Rein's basically full health, and he's going to have shield here. So if I contest them straight on, he can delay me forever. But if I stay up here, poking the backline down, I can get a lot of value that way. I want to force translocate as soon as possible for the Sombra. Yep, translocate, great. Go down. Now I drop in, hit the axe swing. I feel the momentum now because the Iliari died. That's why I drop onto the Rein. I want to kill the Mercy. Mercy's out of there. Sombra's here. I know the Sombra's low, but I had to take care of the Rein first. Hit her with a knife, right? Force translocate. Okay, fine. Where did she actually go? I'm trying to get used to the new translocate. Alright, she really did not go that far. I should have killed her right here. I was like looking for her, and I like did not see her. What the heck? She's so close to me. How do I not see this? Because like I felt that she was like super. Oh no. Yeah, see, now I turn right now, but she's so close to me, and I somehow do not see her when she drops down into me. Sorry, I'm just trying to learn at the same time. Because you see, I'm looking at her right now, but the detection apparently fades so fast. Okay, whatever. Good for me to know that, though. It's actually quite difficult to follow her out of translocate. Alright. So, Genji's on point alone for some reason. I just want to get this pick really quick. I understand that he's low as well. I think I've seen him use deflect. Yeah. So I shout here because I've seen him use dash and deflect right now, which is why I want the kill. If he hadn't used either one, then I would have not done this. But I want the kill right now. He really should die right now. I missed the knife. Rein charges in to try to make space with the Genji, which is a good play. Rein played pretty well. I didn't check their rank. I would guess they're probably like maybe low masters or so. Like they played decently enough. I didn't feel like I was like completely like steamrolling this Rein. I could see like diamond or masters. Anyway, I'm backing up right now because the Rein's rotating and I'm not totally sure what should happen right now. I'm afraid that he's going to walk over here and then drop and shatter my team, which is why I'm backing up right now. But I think I realize, okay, he's dropped all the way to the left mega, which I did not even know existed, because again, first time playing the map. So he's going to get in, he's going to get that charge. That as soon as I saw this, I'm like, oh shoot, I think we're going to lose here. So my perspective right now I see the Cassidy die. My perspective here is, look, we control point. It's a 3-on-4 situation. The Rein has shatter for sure in this situation. So my perspective is, look, I just want to stall out. I don't want to use anything. That's fine. He shatters me, right? I want to stall out, live as long as I can. Blade gets popped. Okay, fine. I'm going for the Mercy right now because I assume the Mercy has Valk, and I'm trying to force Valk. So you're gonna see me exclusively go for the Mercy right now, even though I could get damage in other people and farm more trolls. I'm trying to force the Valk out. Right? She gets, you know, sort of takes damage, but is what it is. All right, that's fine. They can cap, no problem. All right, we come forwards. Genji uses deflect. I look for the knife. I have no idea how this doesn't pull the Rein. He eats the knife, right? Does he block it? No, it's in him. I just saw it flash. It's in him. I think it's because of the stare. So when it pulls, he like doesn't go all the way. It's very annoying. The knife is kind of wonky. So I have another axe, but I don't want to like commit hard to this yet until, you know, I have a good reason to. But Dragon kills 2. So now I just want kills. Rein charges in. He kills 1, right? He kills the Houndslow right now. So my perspective is, look, we killed 2 with that dragon, but like with Mercy Valking, she could stall this for a long time with the Rein shield. So I just want to end it. So I feel like it's worth me popping ulti here just to make sure that I complete this fight. So yeah, I mean, that's fine. No problem. Rein tries to stay alive, which is a mistake. Alright, missed the knife, but it was a good shot. So Genji and Illari on me. Or rather, I'm on them, right? Trying to finish the kill. I know the Illari is low. Yep, great, got kill there. I want the Genji. Axe swing. So I can see right here, one of the reasons is like I'm constantly tracking his cooldowns. So I go for the axe swing right now because I see that he's gonna be in range because he doesn't have dash. If he had dash, I don't go for this. But because I know he dashed through me right there, I know that if he gets close enough to me right here, he cannot get away from me, right? No matter what he does, he's definitely going to hit by the axe swing. That's a very important thing to understand for Jarvan Queen, is the exact ranges that you can hit someone once you start the swing. So, hit it, not for the record, not because I thought I was going to kill him, but mostly just to farm damage, right? I need to get ulti back, right? Put some pressure on them, etc. I don't know how much I want to play in this room. I think against a divier comp, I definitely want to play in this room. Against a poke comp, I want to play in this room. Against Rein, he can kind of like push me out with his shield, so I'm kind of chilling. I'm going to the left right now because I'm afraid he's going to shatter. So I'm giving my team the chance to scatter before I step out. You know, he's actually pretty close to shatter, so it was the right general read on my side. Sombra does EMP. This kind of felt a little early to me, but fine. I'm like looking to try and figure out where the heck everyone is. So I heard my Illari pop cap the sun, so I'm looking to follow up on wherever she's going. So that's why when I hear the pop, right? Then I'm looking. Hey, they actually both pop it. So I was looking for shout to save my team, and then also follow up on where my ER goes. My ER hits the Genji and the Mercy. So I want to pop the Genji right now. Does it work? It does. Yep. And then I want to pop the Mercy. Go for the axe swing. I miss her, but hit the Rein. You see, right now, this is a good example of just like awareness. So the Genji's dead. Mercy's gotten away. So what do? I see a Rein of half health. I ignore him completely. It's because like it's not worth it, right? The Rein effectively has 1,400 health plus 300 health. He has 1,700 health. There's no reason for me to attack him. So I'm just gonna let him go and look for who else is on point, because there's got to be more people alive, and I know that because I can hear it. / like just from awareness, I know there's more people alive. So if I kill whoever's else on point, we win this fight no matter what. I don't need to worry about the Rein. But they kill the Genji, which means that this fight's effectively won. Shadow gets popped. So I see the Rein going for, who the heck is my Cassidy? I'm going to pull the Rein away from the Cassidy to give him time to survive. Unfortunately, still gets charged. Gets charged way the heck away. I'm looking for the Mercy kill. So I'm like saving shout right now for the exact timing for when. Basically, I don't know exactly how this is going to play out. I don't know if the Mercy's going to find somebody else to show up, and I'm not 100% confident that Shout will guarantee me the kill right now. So I'm hedging my bets by holding Shout while advancing. Now I start putting pressure on the Mercy. Now I put Shout because now I know she's going to die. Right? I've already got enough damage that she's going to die for sure. And I'm going to walk back to point. I missed the knife. Again, my Cassidy sticks me a grenade, deflected grenade. So, read right here. Genji's deflecting. I'm working the Rein. Crazy the Genji decides to dash right now, so I'm like, okay, cool. He has no dash, he has no deflect. Now's the time to just kill him. I heard the charge, which is why I'm looking for it right away. Right, charge goes off. I turn. Right, I get just out of the way so he can't pin me. Right, knife, shot, axe. Right, so that combo is important. Right, so shot, knife, shot, axe does max damage, and then you can melee at the end. Technically, shooting again does more damage if they're not going to die, but the sustain can be helpful. All right, so that's first point. That's a pretty good first point. Second point, we're actually going to lose this one. Okay, so talking about this point real quick. There's a Mega out here. I can see a tank getting this one for sure. This is middle drop down. That is also a jump pad. I just realized this right now. That is very odd. This point reminds me of University, right? You have the closed in left side. Or rather, sort of. You have the high ground. Actually, the way I think about this is the closed in left side with the mini pack. This is the high ground with the mini pack, in the sense that most of the time you're actually going to be fighting here, not here, despite the fact that this is actually low ground. But there's a mini over there, and I think there's going to be a Mega over here. Yeah, there's going to be Mega. I can already tell, even though I didn't know that for sure, I just guessed based on the map design, like how Blizzard's thinking, like how they've been building the maps recently, that I figured there's going to be a Mega on that side. So there's going to be a Mega here, a Mega on the other side. I bet there's minis around, like close to where you engage. Yeah, like here. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's another mini somewhere around here as well. Maybe not. Yeah, just a Mega there. So we end up coming from the left. I think this is a mistake. Or my team the rest of my team kind of knew where to go. I was not on the same page, and I went outside left. I think that you should be playing this like a brawl, and then go right side and control this space. The thing is that this is actually not. It doesn't have great sight lines because of these like large, thick walls that cover a lot of the point. But I think that's still gonna get your perspective. If you want to take this, right? Fight for this spot right here. Right, go ahead, try to take this, and then from here you control this side of the point and this side of the point, and it should be easily won from there. This Brig is being super aggressive on me. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, she's nearly dead right now already. If anybody else hit her, that's fine. So I'm able to do this because I still have Shout coming up, right? I know that I have 3 seconds to Shout, and I know I'm not going to die in 3 seconds. So I do enough damage to her, like maybe could have killed her if somebody else helped, but like, unfortunately, nobody actually does any damage. That's fine, right? I have Shout coming up right now. I pop Shout, I'm safe, right? No way I'm going to die right now. Dodge Fire Strike. Again, so important to dodge Rein Fire Strikes. I see this all the time, even at like Diamond, where people don't do enough. Like, I can see the windup. I know it's coming to the left because he's trying to hit me and my team, and I dodge it right away. I pull the Brig out of position. I go for the axe swing, but she shield bashes into my team. I pull her in. Yeah, she shield bashes into my team, which is like suicide. But that means I can only hit the Mei. So you'll notice the Mei is rotated or swapped to Mei here to try to deal with me from Sombra, and she's gonna keep trying to counterpick me like the whole game, which is fine. So we're gonna die here. I think that the combination of the Genji / Rein peels my team too much. Yeah, see my Junkrat's just kind of chilling up. But this is exactly what you don't want to do as a DPS. Is focus on capping the point instead of winning the fight. Like, we needed the Genji there to peel the Rein or kill the Genji, the Junkrat rather, to kill the Rein or kill the Genji or kill the Brig or anything. Like, forget about the point. Point doesn't matter. Obviously, this is a quick play. Who cares? But just noting that. Looking for the knife. Right? I pull her. Right? That's ends up being the Brig. She's out of position. She shield bashes. You notice that I hold axe swing here because I know that she has shield bash. Right, so I pull her in. I have axe available. I'm not using it. Just waiting. Right, fine. So look for another one. I threw that probably a little too far to the right. I wasn't really aiming for the Kiriko. I wanted the Mei or the Brig. So this is a mistake by me. I was thinking, hey, I haven't used Shout yet, so I have Shout available, but I actually use Shout to get out of spawn, which is a really bad habit that I shouldn't do on most control point maps, where it's too short. Like, you really shouldn't use Shout in this situation. So I stepped up here expecting me to have Shout, and I was like, okay, cool. Like, I know she walled me off. I heard it, right? And I like knew that the whole time. I was like, look, I'll pop Shout here. I'll hit like a double with the axe swing. Like, I'll have plenty of sustain here. I'll be fine. But then I was like, wait, I actually don't have Shout, and then I get focused down. This is a 100% mistake by me. I'm going to pop Shout up this time, though. This is very intentional because my team's already out there engaged, and I know I'm not going to need Shout. And versus the previous fight where I'm the leading edge, my team's the leading edge now, so I don't have to worry about survivability. This knife, by the way, I'm throwing it to the left because if he goes right, he dies anyway. So either he goes left and he hits my knife and I pull him in and he dies, or he goes right and hits the echo and then he dies. Either way, he's dead. Alright, pushing on the point. Alright, so Genji Blade gets popped. I try to deal damage as fast as I can. Go for the axe swing. I drop here. I was like, oh shoot. In my head, I did not realize that was a jump pad. So I go back up. I missed that knife terribly. I kill Kiriko though. She definitely is not expecting this angle. She has Swift Step available. Yeah, see, she's at 158, right? 1, 2, 3. I can kill people really fast. I hit the knife swing, I would have killed her in 2. Knife throw. So I know the Rein's coming in. I don't care. Like, I still feel good here. You notice that I don't go for the axe swing because I'm trying to force cooldowns. Like, I'm trying to force, like, Suzu. I don't know if Suzu or Swift that's been used because I wasn't there, right? Because I dropped underneath. So I'm saving it until now where I'm like, okay, now I can commit hard because now there's something they can do to stop me. You'll see the quick churn here. I go for the Mei because the Mei is low, but as soon as she pops Ice Block, I reverse back and I hit the other 2 instead. Like, it happens really fast, but it's 100% intentional because the Mei is the lowest person here and I know that. So I go for the axe swing and then go right back. That's a double hit with the axe. So I hit Rein with the knife. I intentionally don't pull until he's out here. Now I pull him because I want to get this kill. Right? I don't want to pull him early because that won't necessarily stop his charge. Kill the Rein. I want more. Right? I know the Rein's dead. The Mei just died. I really, really want more right now if I can get it. Right? I pop Shout because I know I'm not going to need it anytime soon. I force Suzu. Right? Hit Magnetic. My team's like asking me to come back. At higher ranks, I think people, they wouldn't necessarily like all like surge out here and run out, but I think at higher ranks, people would be trying to get those kills on the 3 because there's like no cover out here except for this one thing. So if I get up to here and then swing axe, like everyone dies, and then we just continue to stagger on for quite a while. But I understand, hey, this is quick play. People are not used to the speed of gameplay, so that's fine. Like I slow it down, we're good. Rein comes in, he shatters right away. You'll notice that I know that shatter is coming, right? Charging in, and I'm gonna intentionally stay to the right. I say this all the time for Junker versus Rein, is stay out of the shatter. So if he like I can't stop shatter, right? I have no abilities to stop shatter. I can't interrupt it, I can't block it, but I cannot get shattered, or I can be solo shattered. So he hits my whole team. I unfortunately don't have Shout right now because I used Shout earlier, so actually, I guess a bad call for me to Shout right now because my Echo may die for this. Rein kills 2 here, yeah. So using Shout earlier actually was a problem because I actually lose two teammates from this. So the thing is, my perspective is, look, the Rein's going in my team. I'm going to trade out for their entire backline, and hopefully it's enough. You'll recall that I know that Suzu's down because we saw Suzu get used earlier when I forced it out right now. And Suzu, actually, the cooldown just got increased. Right? See, she gets low, and she pops it. For the record, she was at 64 health, and it's very possible that in another situation she would not have popped it, but remember the previous fight where she died after getting 3-shotted by me? At some level, she might be thinking subconsciously, like, oh god, like I could actually die here. 64 health is a pretty hard kill for Junker Queen, because you only do 80 damage on a shotgun shot. So you need to land almost all the pellets there to get the kill. Just a note is like how things from earlier in the game can become relevant later in the game, and why doing good damage pressure scares people into playing the way that didn't play more conservatively, which can be very good for you. Alright, anyway, Rein goes in. I'm going to pop a 4, maybe 5-man. This is a 5-man, yeah, I hit all 5 of them. This is a 5-man rampage. So, 2-on-1 in this situation. It's all going to be about mechanics, right? I got Lynch, I don't have Axe, I don't have Shout, right? I do have full health, I have plenty of healing from all the purples, and, you know, I do have Knife here, I just gotta fight it out. I force block out first, great. I'm shooting the Mei because she's like in my face and easiest to shoot. I hit the Cassidy, shoot him again, and I throw another knife as soon as he jumps. This is why you don't jump. So now that he gets hit by the knife, I'm gonna pull him in, and then you see my shot after that. I go for the axe, and then I'm gonna swing back, and I'm gonna hit both. Again, mechanics are so important here. And then one, and then she pops ulti, and I'm gonna melee her, which is just gonna cancel her ulti, which it really shouldn't, but so be it. I'm going to replay this again in slow motion because I think this is like so important to recognize. If you ever want to get the GM as Junker Queen, like this is the kind of stuff you need to do consistently. Like Junker Queen is so mechanically intensive, but you can really carry in these situations. So I'm going to play at half speed. So I'm shooting the Mei first. Why? I know she's lower, A, and B, it's easier to hit her because she's closer to me. So I want to force the block out right away, right? That second good shot right there, she blocks, which is the correct call. That shot would have killed her. She has a 50 health. So from there, she's blocked. I'm going to go for the Cassidy. The Mei can't unblock anytime soon because she's too low. If she unblocks, I could kill her instantly. So now I work in the Cassidy. The problem is he's already in range or out of like good range for me. Like I could do like 40, 50 damage shots here, but he's going to do way more damage at this range than I am. So I'm really relying on the knife. So I'm going to be saving the knife, except I don't need to because he jumps. Because he jumps, which is a mechanical mistake, I'm going to pull him in. And you notice that after I pull him in, I'm going to take one shot at him, and then I'm also stepping up next to the Mei. Why am I stepping up next to the Mei? Because the Mei is about to leave Ice Block. So I want to get the double hit with the axe here. So I'm already planning ahead even after I've landed the axe swing. So I pull in, that shot in the air, right, you just saw me fire, pop axe, and then I'm looking to get a swipe right to left, hitting both. And of course the Mei can't dodge this because she's in Ice Block, right? With that, the Mei takes a ton of damage. I now pop shout as soon as it's up because I don't want to have any chance of me losing this fight, right? And then I kill the Mei. So that was a 5-man rampage and a 2k out of that, but it's still not enough to win the fight. So coming back towards the point, I'm like not 100% sure how my team is like this far back. I guess the supports live. Yeah, the rest of my team gets rolled. I'm going to walk back towards the point here. This is a mistake. I should have gone back anywhere but here, but I just don't know the map well enough. So I was thinking about this one. This would have also been bad. I think I should have actually gone left up here and then rotated that way. So I'm just going to go here and I'm going to get caught out of position. I turn back and I realize that I'm actually not going to survive here. I'm just going to die. I meant to start axe swing, but I hit the wrong button. Alright, turn back again. I was looking for the pull in the Mei again, don't get it. Working the Rein shield down. I have 15%. Like, that's plenty of time. Don't need to rush. Right? So I can't beat them straight on. Like between the Mei wall and the Rein shield, I cannot beat this head on. They're just way more brawly than me and my team. Also, Mei wall's up. So I hear Mei wall go up. What I want to do, I just want to kind of stretch out the point. Because this goes low ground, this is not nearly as effective as it is in other maps, which is, I think, fairly unusual. I know there's a Mega there, I just don't think I have time to touch it. I want to follow the Tyrant to maybe, hopefully, like, be able to do something with it. Right, hit the axe on the Rein. Oh, this is a good pin by him. But he is, like, out of position, right? So, get the kill. I would say it's actually a bad pin by him because situationally that did not help him at all. Alright. So, for holding, I think, just like many other control points, I think the idea is you generally hold the front doors and then you give up space as they advance. I think that is still the right call. The reason why I have to give us those space so fast, by the way, is because they're so much brawlier than I am. Like, the Rein just holds shield and just walks forwards, and I have to back up. But the good news is, once you break the shield, like, you're in business. Brig, like, tries to hard commit on me. I see that she uses bash. I should be able to kill her here in this situation. Yep, I do. Alright, so it's a 5-on-4 situation. We really should win this. Kiriko pops Kitsune. That's fine. Alright, done a lot of damage here. I see there's 2 people in. I've been saving Rampage because I don't know exactly the status of the of Suzu. Mei's low. I really want to hit her with the axe if she just gets out of the way. But we just don't have enough here. The problem is, like, I know I don't really have time here, so... Oh, the slow. The slow's just enough. Yeah, so that's gonna be that. It's a valiant effort. I'm just trying to think how this played out. So we lose 2 people here. Right, this is a 5-on-4. Oh, the Cassidy High Noon. Yeah, so he kills 1. He already kills him. Okay, so we traded out there, but we lost both DPS here somehow. Oh, no, the Junkrat dies to Cassidy. And then the charge... Oh, the Echo's out of position right now. Yeah. Yeah. There's just not enough damage at that point in time. They have way too much sustain. Alright, so, third point. Just talking about this real quick. So, third point, what does this remind me of? It reminds me of Oasis City Center, I think, without just like a super dominant high ground. I think left side is probably where DPS are going to play, and then the tanks are probably going to play right side, would be my guess. I think left side is just, like, you're going to see Sojourn's, Ashes, even like Cassidy's play up here, and then you're going to see Brawly tanks push the right side. Why? I don't know. I don't actually know why I think that. I think it's because the left side doesn't... Yeah, because the halfway point here is here, which is way too easy. Like, let's imagine that I'm trying to push through here, okay? If I was going to defend that, I would just stay right here. You're never going to push through this doorway, right? It's like a 90-degree turn. My whole team can shoot you, but you can't shoot me. And then I'm going to lock you out, burn your resources, and then I have one person stand on point and cap. So I don't think tanks are ever going to go this side. I think tanks are exclusively going to go right side, maybe mid, but probably right side. So I think the Brawly fight happens right here. Anyway, I switched to Orisa here because I just really do not want to deal with the Mei anymore. A combination of the Mei and the Rein is just like, I'm like, okay, fine. We're going to play this game, we're going to play this game. She's going to swap off Mei, by the way, right after this. So, Orisa versus Rein, super good lineup. Rein immediately realizes that I'm playing Orisa. He interrupts the charge, which is a good call. That's fine. Mei's trying to fight me. I'm like, okay, cool. I force block right away. You'll notice that I'm not like really backing out. Like I could book it out of here or spin, but I'm not doing that. I actually am trying to bait them into me because I'm pretty sure I can kill all of them. Like all three people here, I'll kill them. That's fine. Like as Orisa, like when I have all my cooldowns, what are you gonna do to stop me? Like I have like 1100 plus health. There's no way you can kill me in this situation. So they go in. I pop spin first because I want to kill the Brig through her shield. I don't want to bother shooting through the 300 something health that it has. So 250. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill her with spin. Then right here, remember, Mei doesn't have ice block because she already used it. So, shot, right? She's dead. Right? Walk into the Rein. Force him down. I see the Genji. I javelin him into the wall. That kills him. Great. Go for the Kiriko. Spin. She's one. Oh, I missed the melee kill. I wouldn't have killed her anyway. And she's gonna swift step out. This is a good example of not knowing the map. Is I didn't like mentally know. Like obviously I saw it a second ago, but I didn't mentally know what was gonna be to the left. So I was hoping for the snap javelin, but there's no chance that I ever could have landed that. They're like very clearly they're coming down this path. She would be through the wall. But that's a good example of like when you get better at a map, like you know that's not a viable plan. So the Mei has swapped Sombra to presumably try to deal with me. I don't feel like that's a problem at all for me, but fine. Or maybe they just feel more comfortable in Sombra or whatever. They didn't like the fact that I was playing Dark Queen, whatever. Okay, enemy tank has swapped Zarya. Sure, no problem. I have no issue playing Orisa into Zarya. It's really not a problem. So I'm giving up a little bit of space because I'm trying to burn out the bubbles. And I'm trying to work down the back line. Again, we have control of the point, so like I don't need to do anything right now. Genji dashes in to the left, so I immediately spin to commit because I want this kill in the Genji. I missed the javelin, unfortunately. Zarya tried to follow me, that's fine. So you notice that I ignore her, go around the corner, poke down the rest of her team. Right? Poking her a little bit. Okay, she pops a bubble here. So now I'm going to hard commit to her because now I know she has no bubbles. So now I fortify, spin, now she should die. But there's a Baptiste, and there's a Kiriko. So the whole team, like all this, like she gets so much help this game. We're still gonna win it, but she gets so much help this game to stay alive. Like literally all like the 15 to 25 second cooldowns are popped right now to try to keep her alive. Like fine. So I'm gonna pop ulti. Notice how far ahead I am in ultimate. Like I've done so much damage that I have ulti right now. The Zarya, granted she swapped, but I don't know if she actually lost an ult charge. Yeah, she lost no ult charge because she lost 2% ult charge. In the swap to Zarya. But I'm so far ahead in damage that I have ulti, I'm over double the Zarya. So I hold, right, kill the Sombra, okay great, I didn't even know there's a Sombra there. So I pop spin because I get a little low right now. I'm like great, we're good, I want to kill the Zarya, really want to kill the Zarya, because I know she has energy so I really want to kill the Zarya. But I realize my team is not following me because they're all trying to kill this Genji, which is, again, not something that would happen at higher ranks. People would be prioritizing resetting the low health Zarya. But whatever. This is what you don't want to happen. You do not want Zarya just be beaming here in neutral. So I back up a little bit. So I'm looking for an opportunity to kill the Kiriko, or at least force cooldowns. Genji dies here. I'm going to shoot the Kiriko because she's not dodging relative to me. Unfortunately, still don't hit her. The shot's a little off. This is like the rush you have to shake off when you return to Overwatch. So, Zarya's out of position right now. No supports with her. Well, actually, the Kiriko's with her. So I'm going to try to kidnap her. Unfortunately, she gets just to the left, so I don't get her to the right side of the pillar. So, she's going to dodge this javelin. This is a good dodge by her. This is what I'm saying. Like, this Zarya feels to me like maybe like Diamond Masters. Because I'm going to do the javelin, and she's going to dodge to the right, which is a very, very good call, and not a lot of time to react to that. So I pop Fortify right now. So at this point, I'm like, look, okay, do I commit to her? Because she's backing out and Kitsune's popped, and I guess, okay, I'm probably not committing to her. Kitsune's popped. I get gripped out. It's a good grip, but... Alright. Genji goes in. I missed the javelin. Just not enough time. It would have been on target if I had time. I know the Genji's low, but... Trying to burn down the Zarya. I'm hoping to get a reset on her because we've lost the fight no matter what. Alright. I'm like, fine. I'll try to trade out for the BAP. Alright, Bubbles. Alright, whatever. Like, what am I going to do? So we're going to come out again. Again, I could swap to, like, Winston here. Like, Winston, obviously, a very good pick against basically their entire lineup. But I don't feel the need to, and, like, sometimes you can just be better. So I'm looking... I was listening to the Sombra initially. So, a good example of when you don't know the map that well, you're like, wait, trying to pinpoint exactly where they could be. So both DPS are diving my Mercy, who's in trouble. I pops in, I'm trying to disrupt the push. Genji's super low, and I know that he has no dash and deflect, so Spin definitely kills him. Alright, so that's first kill down, so now it's 5-on-4 situation. I'm hunting, right, going for the Kiriko. Bubble gets popped, right, still go for the Kiriko. Great, she's dead, that's 2. I'm gonna kill the BAP. He pops window, what the heck is this gonna do? Alright, and that kills the Sombra, so that's 3 kills by me. Alright, you notice I'm just shooting through the bubble because I know she's gonna die. I feel like there was another really... Oh yeah, this one. Oh man. So... Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. And I don't think they can contest again. They can't. Yeah. Kill a sim there. Okay, cool. Hopefully this was like mildly entertaining, helps you think about the new Samoa map, and just also Junker Queen versus Reinhardt, and also Orisa versus Zarya as well. Alright, that's it.